Hello and welcome to PlayStation Racer. My name is Mitchell Morgan and today we are continuing on with the World Circuit Challenges. We're still in America. We've done Blue Moon Bay, WeatherTech, Grand Valley, Special Stage. We're on to the Autodromo de Interlagos and we've got first in the first of the challenges, but we've got third in the second and we haven't yet tried the Hypercar Parade. So we're going to be going the Vision Gran Turismo Trophy today to see if we can take that up from third to first. Now, I'd love to be able to do this in the BMW VGT. Alas, this is all about getting through this quickly. And one of the quick cars, you could probably go for the McLaren and down tune it. But the car that I particularly like around here is the Lamborghini V12 VGT. The settings are racing soft tyres. And with regards to the detailed settings, pretty much all standard. So the ECU is 100, the performance adjustment, no ballast, we've got no power restrictor on here, but that's 100, and the rest is all pretty default because we can't change too much in this particular car. It is way quick enough on its own. So with the tuning set and the car selected, let's head off to Interlagos for 7 laps of this amazing circuit and see if we can turn that third into a first. Okay, so we don't need to worry about fuel or tyres or anything in this one. All we've got to worry about is actually getting this slowed down. Now, one of the tips is do not brake anywhere near the curbs. In fact, very often if I need to brake, I'm staying well away from the curbs in this particular car because it will go around. Just using the curb to get past the BMW there, that would have been my car of choice, but it's just not really quick enough. In this video is all about helping people to get through this particular challenge quickly, and this Lamborghini VGT really is the car to do that, as you can see. But you need to respect the performance and the power of this car around here. Now, I'm not saying that I am the world's greatest driver. As you can see, I'm not apexing corners. You can probably go a lot faster. All I want to do is get this gold. Now, I am on the normal setting, which many of you have asked me to do, but you're going to see the way that we're going through the field, even with this bad driving, you are going to see that I think this car will do this very easily on hard as well. Just being careful how to put the power down. Going to cut inside this one. Just a little lift. Coming the inside of the Subaru as well. So you can see how quickly we're going through this traffic. Looking for the 150 metre board. I'm actually going to brake a little bit earlier for these. Just going to, whoa, a few little bumps through there. That probably was a bit unnecessary, but with the leader 15 seconds down the road, I do want to get on with this. We're on second lap, so long way to go yet. Oh, get off that curb. This car does not like the curb. 150, bury the brake pedal down into second gear. Just get it turned in. Be careful not to run onto that Astro. Be careful about when you're putting the power down too. Okay, just at the beginning of those skid marks, and just balance the brake pedal if you need to do a turn. Down into second for this one. Can take a bit of curb on there. Take a bit of curb on here. Taking the curb is reasonably okay if you're not braking. Be very careful about putting the accelerator down. Brake in a straight line for that one. Just going to try and come around the outside of this. Nope. Come on, Peugeot, out the way. Just braking at the end of the curb for that one. It's a bit late on the power there. Wanted to settle it down. So that's second place in front of us. Small lift through there so we don't hit the wall. Watching for this green area. Now watching for the 150 metre board. Bury the brake pedal. Oh, there you go. Braking whilst trying to turn in this car is impossible. So if you're going to do an overtake, you're going to need to make sure that you've got enough room to brake in a straight line. Trying to brake or do anything while turning in this car is really, really difficult. So let's just get on the back of this, I think it's a Porsche. That Porsche is a great car around here, but I really can't get on with electric vehicles at the moment. I like the gears, I like the gears to slow down, etc. Okay, first place car in front of us now. Benefit of a really nice air brake, maybe that's another car to look at using. But again, this Lamborghini, very, very, very fast around here. Just, trying to get an overtake down. Oh, it's a Jaguar. Very, very nice. Just looking for an overtake opportunity. Just tuck in behind. Right, go up the inside. Get on the power. I can't go flat through there. I normally end up putting it in the wall, and I want to be a little bit careful. So as we come up the hill, we're now in first place, 150 meter board, or just before. Bury the brake pedal, down into second, just over the curb there. Up into third, midway through the corner, just balancing the throttle so you don't run off onto that green Astro area. Just before the 150 meter board, down into second, get it turned in. Again, be careful not to run too wide on that corner. Oh, I'm going a bit wide on that one again. I think that better drivers than me would be able to take this Lamborghini around here much, much faster using better lines. But I will remind you that I am an average driver, and all I'm interested in is getting gold at the moment on these particular challenges on this normal setting, and in doing so trying to help a few of you by showing you how I do it as an average driver. Very, very, very fast this car. Just got to respect the power. Every single corner I'm thinking about where I'm going to put the power down, and more importantly, where am I going to brake. Off the power again as we go up the hill. So unusual to have to do that. At least I'm having to. Just before the 150 meter board that time. So it's between the start finish line and the 150 meter board. That's quite a nice area, or quite a nice place to brake. Up to third, just throttle, feathering the throttle through there so we don't get too deep. And then on this one, just before, so between that shadow and the 150 meter board, again, I tend not to use shadows because if the sun goes in, then you lose your shadow, you lose your brake reference. So just before the 150 meter board. On this one, just before the skid marks, but again, I didn't have it straight. The car was not straight when I needed to brake. And as you can see, if you're not in a straight line when you brake this car, you're in trouble. It really is a bit of a handful. Super quick around here. We are 9 seconds ahead and we're only on lap 5. So again, straight, then brake. Almost if you need to turn the steering wheel, it's almost better to come off the brake, make the turn and back on the brake. Just feathering the throttle through here. End of the curbs. Second gear up the hill. Careful to get the power down nice and smoothly. Keep it over to the left, off the throttle, still managed to hit the wall. Once this thing starts to slide, boy does it want to keep on sliding. Again, just before the 150 meter board, that seems to be quite a nice place to brake. Still a little bit deep into that first corner, just letting it run down the hill. I think if you are having problems with this particular race, this Lamborghini VGT is an absolute monster around here. Braking in a straight line this time, you can see the difference. Just being really careful about getting the power down. Oh, Oh, we got an opportunity to catch another car. That puts an extra dynamic into the mix. Again, braking in a straight line, second gear, just use a bit of the curb. It's almost a bit point and squirty, this car. Again, just at the end of that curb. Oh, second gear just got into the back of that car, very, very slow, that one. Feeling it sliding a little bit, so just throttle back ever so slightly, just feather the throttle. And we come up for the last lap, 150 metre board just before that this time. That was a nice turn in, like that one. As always, you get slightly better the more you do these laps in these cars. I'm just going to let you enjoy this one. Stay off the curb through there when you're braking from that high speed. Again, a little lift through there. Get it straight before you brake. I think I had a little bit of trail braking there just as I was applying a little bit of steering. Still had a little bit of brake, but coming off the brake, so it wasn't going to slide. Occasionally just dropping it into first just for that extra little bit of engine braking. But at this point, 15 seconds ahead of the second place. We could take it a little bit easy, don't need to throw it off the track. Not sure what my lap times are like. 29, 29, whoa, we've got a 33, can't look at the times while we're trying to drop race as well. 26 is the best, so 30 and 27, so ideally, you know, 127, 126s would be good, I think, in this car. I could do that a lot quicker if I wasn't talking and I was concentrating more. But there we go, that is first place in the Lamborghini VGT. A full 16 seconds ahead of the Jaguar, 23 seconds ahead of the Porsche. So quite a comfortable win on that particular one. That is the gold trophy. I don't think it's going to be clean. No, it isn't. There was a little bit of bumping going on. But we got gold, and that is what this video is all about. So I hope that you have found this video useful. If you are struggling, that Lamborghini VGT really is a monster. It's very, very quick, but you need to learn to control the power, so braking early and then being very careful where you get the power down, and above all, make sure that you are braking in a straight line and that you do not have a wheel on the curb. So if you hit brake with a wheel on the curb, then you are going to go round, as I have done many times whilst doing this particular video. Obviously there are slower cars if you want more of a race, but this Lamborghini will get you that trophy very quickly if all you're interested in doing is running through this and getting gold as quickly as possible. So if you found this video useful, please consider giving it a thumbs up, and if you're new around here, please consider subscribing to the channel to support me. Your support is greatly appreciated, and I'm thankful to all of my current subscribers that are continuing to support me. For now, I'm going to call it a day on this one, and we'll be back with the third of the World Circuit races at Interlagos in the next video. But I think it's the Hypercar series. Please join me for that. Hit the bell for notifications of when that video comes out. In the meantime, thanks very much for watching. See you again soon. Bye bye.